It is Thursday, August the 8th. And if you don't like rain, today's not a great day.
No, it's going to be a rainy day
terrible.
today. Put on your galoshes and your rain hat and your coat.
2 months of rain in 2 days.
It's going to be a lot. So be careful.
And if you're tuning in and you look at the backdrop and you go, that something looks different. It is different.
It is different.
We're in our conference room. In fact, today we start demolition of some rooms in the other building. That will be our new studio, which will be under construction starting, as I said, today. So we're looking forward to that.
A lot of upgrades, a lot of new devices, a lot of new toys to play with, and not a lot of new things.
We needed some new toys.
We needed new toys. Yeah, we could bring to the table to help you understand your money. This has been quite a week. Monday was quite a charge today, up and down, more down than up.
Yeah, but the thing that I think really helped people just from an emotional standpoint of seeing the market down so much is that it went down a lot early, but it stayed pretty level at that point. And then we had Tuesday with a decent recovery, and yesterday it stalled out at the end. But it looks like with the unemployment numbers more positive than anticipated, that the markets are up for today also.
Last week's unemployment numbers followed by the carry trade. It's a term of unwinding assets that typically occurs more in foreign countries than in ours, and this one was over in Japan, and it had to do with folks that borrowed money against the yen that was so cheap, and they invested in things that were so risky, and then the values begin to come up, and they got to cover what they borrowed, and it cost them to do it, so they unwound their investments, and the volume was so big that it created turmoil overseas. Japan's market was down really big.
They were down 16%.
On Monday. That was the ripple effect that carried that followed the bad report on the unemployment last week. So there you had. That's what drove the marketplace. We talked about it in a radio show. I was personally surprised of how quick the recession word came out.
It did. It came back in a hurry.
And I attributed it, quite frankly, to the fact that I do not believe we're heading, there's signs are saying we're heading into a recession. Signs are saying we're slowing down.
Heck, there were signs over the last 18 months that we were in a recession.
Right.
So I really discount pretty much anything that's coming out of Wall Street right now, because I do think it is self-serving.
Right. I think it was the way in which, this is bad to say, but there was a way in which media could keep media going and make you listen and make you turn on, and it would create worry. And so your solution is to watch more media, and that's what they know. So they talked a lot about recession. And besides that, recession's not a bad term.
Right.
It's a phase that the market goes through, if it goes through it.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And so I think really what we're going to be focusing on from now until the end of the year is getting your portfolio invested in an area or within a comfort level that you are comfortable with. And that's already been predetermined, meaning that if you're comfortable with 55% of assets being in the market and 45% being defensive, then we're going to be focusing on getting to that 55% and not go higher than that and not go lower, but try to get to that number where the comfort level is.
And let me assure you what we did. After Monday and after things settled down, we had a meeting Tuesday. We had it here in the office with everybody here around the table. We talked about the different investments that we're in. We talked about the different reactions of all the different investments we had. We talked about changes that we ought to make. We talked about some opportunities that Monday created, and we came away with a game plan that is in the next 30 days, things that we're implementing and walking through and watching and observing. And we have charged folks in our office, okay, this is what you need to stay on top of on a daily basis. And we're all talking with each other. So we took that opportunity to be very proactive, make changes. I have, even in some instances, talked with clients and we made some buys. We have not seen a wholesale get out of the market, and we would not encourage that because we don't think that's the situation that we're in. So it is, again, as we have been saying, seatbelt signs are on, but we knew we were going to be here, and we're moving forward. And we work like that because we know it is your money.
And your money matters. Stay dry and stay safe, everyone, please.
See you next week, and we'll about in 30 days be showing you a new studio.
We'll give you a tour
with other new stuff. We'll be right back next week. See you.